So what I got is Pulse Hernandez and Renee Gonzalez, and they're going to start taking control of all of Side 1 along with me, DCOs, etc., so we can clean up this area for you. But as they're landing and bodies arrive, I'll just hold them here, and then I'll just get you on the air if that's what you want when you start dumping D-Team guys.
Yeah, Perez to Anzaldo, what the plan is to have Metro assets contain the exterior brakes. Okay, Rick, once Metro establishes the containment on Broadway, on Mission, on Pierce, and on Daly, then we can concentrate on the structure itself.
Okay, perfect. So Renee and his crew, Steve Hernandez, Pulse, they're going to start filling some critical spots too. We'll hold others and we'll just take it systematic. We're good.
Roger. And once the armor gets here, we're going to start replacing the interior containment on the structure with armor.
Roger that. I'll get you on the air. I'd like to put it at the 1-2 and the 1-4 corner right off the bat. How far up Broadway can we park to get to you?
For 3, the parking lot directly in front of you is going to give you the 1-2 corner. It won't give you alley access. The blue house just north of that will give you alley access along the north side.
David, Corral, you on?
Armor drivers, once you start coming up North Broadway, just get us on the air.
There's a unit at the south of the alley Pierce, south of Broadway. You're going to have a unit with 2 officers on the north side, just shy of that intersection.
Anzaldo, Joe? Go for Joe. Hey, Nick, who's running your crew over there?
So far, it's just me and a bunch of Metro assets.
Okay. Once that armor gets here, I'm going to put one with you guys and one with us, and we're going to pinch this off a little bit closer. We're going to move up a little bit more using the armor to our advantage.
Roger that. Hey, what are we calling Side 1?
We're calling this street right here. We're on Side 1. So we're at the 1-2. You're at the 1-4.
Copy.
Perez, Johnny Pulse, we're going to be down the alley from you, and we're trying to open a gate so that we can see the door. Copy?
David at K91.
Hey, can you give him a light pointer? Hey, Perez to Johnny Pulse, we're giving you a pointer and a light.
All right, I got your light.
Roger, Jenny, we got you.
Send David to Jenkins or 20.
Yeah, go 10.
Yeah, hey, verifying. We got more than enough resources here. We're getting updates from the hospital. Everyone is positive. We're focused on 3846. Is that still accurate?
I can't give you an address. I can tell you it's 2 in from Pierce. That was where the exchange occurred, and that's where he was last located. But during the shortly after the initial exchange of gunfire, we had an individual that was observed by patrol try to break out onto North Broadway and go back in.
Roger. So verifying, we don't believe he made it past Broadway, Prince, or the alley.
16 to 10, David. The address for the rear garage is 3846.
Roger that. So right now we're good with the alley on the south, Prince on the west, Broadway to the north, and Mission to the east. No need to expand it.
Hey, Gooseby, meet me over here.
10 David, Air 3.
How about airship?
Suspect's going to be wearing a white tank top, blue jeans, no shoes. The patrol officers on Broadway who witnessed the guy coming out on Broadway was wearing a red T-shirt, and he ran back into the courtyard. They don't know which unit he went into.
Do that. Thank you. Yeah. So rather than chase these red herrings, we're going to focus on that we're last seen, and then we'll work from there. 10 David, all DT units on its perimeter. Hold your position. Do not let any cars leave. We'll get a more accurate description of the suspect. We've got a name, and we'll get a photo out to everybody.
Hey, G team units, if you're coming on Broadway right there, just make sure you leave enough area for an RA to get through. We don't want to block Broadway near Mission. So if you're parking there, you've got to leave a clear area for an RA, please.
Luna to Perez and 10 David. The armory is around with 2 pieces of armor, the Bear and the Mars.
Roger that, Jimmy. As soon as you get off on Broadway, coordinate with Eddie. I think we want to plug that alley first.
Roger that.
Prince, and I'll direct you in. We have it all staged where you need to go.
And D team units, ALT, we have the south contained right now. We have the east contained right now. We can't contain the north yet because we need armor. Break. Luna's coordinated the south at North Broadway and Pierce. Break. Second piece of armor, I'm going to need you to come northbound Broadway past the suspect location. You're going to link up with Anzaldo. Break. For S210, the plan is to have Metro contain the perimeter, Broadway, Mission, Pierce, and have D-Team concentrate on the interior and follow up with any canine searches and or suspect inside of a location. Copy?
Roger that. I'm going to send a photo of the suspect. He's a parolee, Jonathan Magana. 32 years old, male Hispanic, 5'10". Hey, 40 to 10, debriefing the canine guys. There was a pretty good exchange of gunfire. So the suspect, high likelihood that he's hit. We're just going to try and get a recon in there when we get this thing contained.
Anzaldo, Gooseby.
Okay.
All right, just verify you have the control of 1-4 corner, right?
Yeah. Roger.
Esteban, is the tech van code 6 yet?
Check van is leaving Metro now. Travel time.
Green case with hearts on it. If anybody picked it up, it needs to come to the CP for intel purposes. Cell phone, green case, hearts, iPhone needs to come to the CP.
Esteban to Perez. Besides possibly using the UAS, could we utilize an I-Core? If so, I'm going to grab another guy to assist me with that when the tech man gets here.
Esteban, absolutely. Yeah, we will know if they robots fall in, work inside. So once the tech van gets here, if you see somebody else, go ahead and grab them and start working on that, please.
Okay, copy. Stinkovitz, I know you just landed. If you can come over, meet me by Broadway, we're going to be working robotics.
Okay, Perez to Esteban. Also, once you get here with that tech van, I need that tech van as close to this area so you can come up to Broadway and Pierce, and you'll be in a safe position, but close enough to use those robots.
Okay, copy that. It'll be myself and Stinkovitz.
Roger. And Perez to First Armor. Are you inbound?
To Perez, we are. We're with the Mars and the Bear, and we should be there within a couple minutes.
Okay, Roger. Did you say the Bear, or do you have Bearcat?
I'm driving the Bear, and our other partner's driving the Mars. We have the other two pieces behind.
Okay, Roger, Jimmy. And I don't know if you copied. I need you to come northbound on Broadway past Lincoln High School. Break. When you come northbound on Broadway, you're going to come up the hill, and as soon as you start coming down the hill, you're going to see us. Just hold short, and I'll start putting armor in position. Copy?
Roger that.
Hey, it's Aldo Perez. I got a body show in here. Any Sierra considerations? Any of these you want me to sign?
Which Sierra team? Go ahead, Steve. Roger that. Johnny, you copy? Hold.
Roger that. We got you covered.
Hey, just so you know, there's a lip on that. All right, Roger that. Good job. Send David to the airship. Can you give announcements for the community members to stay inside, lock their doors? We don't need more pilgrims in this mix.
Copy.
Perez.
Go ahead, Sarge.
Hey, I'm getting two dogs, one on the south side and one on the... I'm going to send you one on the north side. It's going to be Coda. Just put them where you see fit. And then once we get this containment shored up, we're going to run some of these yards and clear up these yards before we start doing anything.
Hey, it's all the Disney. Joe Gooseby.
Go ahead.
Hey, Joe. As soon as we get that armor here, we're going to start moving some of these assets out. We don't need all these guys out front.
Yeah, we can start relieving ours now.
Right.
Okay, have him link up with Anzaldo and Porter.
Hey, Anzola Perez, the first armor's here. The Bearcat with the Mars and the Bear.
Roger. Hey, Armor, stand by there. Let me go get you. Hey, Rick, you're going to have Alcoda with you. You guys are going to be K9 on the north. Great. Hey, the small Bearcat, I need you to keep coming south on Broadway. Keep coming to my light. The Bear. Rick, you have the Bear. Use the Bear to come northbound in the alley, and you'll be containment on the north. Hey, Roy, I'm going to need that black and white moved forward so that we can drive a Bearcat straight ahead. River. Perez to Johnny Pulse. I'm going to send you the Bearcat with the Mars and Howard's going to be driving it. So if you can position that at that black and white, come out to the alley. Great.
Roger that, 80. We are ready to receive. As soon as he pulls up, we're pulling out.
Dakota on the north.
Coda's here.
Dakota's going to be on the north with you in the Bear, and you'll have containment on the north. Copy?
All right, Anzola Perez. Verify I have the Bear here at the 1-2 corner with me.
Yeah, stand by, Rick. Give me 1 minute. Perez to Royce Burrows. You on? Okay, Roger. Howard's coming at you now. Same thing with Johnny Paul. Perez to Anzaldo. Go ahead.
Verify you want me to keep this Bear, or do you want this Bear coming back to you north or south?
Take the Bear and come south in the alley like we talked about. The Bear won't fit over here where we're at.
Roger, A. He's going to keep going south to the street, make a left, and then meet you in the alley in the Bear?
Negative, Rick. I don't think he's going to be able to get through here. You're going to have to go back towards Mission. Mission is north, so I think we're getting it confused. Mission is north, so you're going to have to make a turn, go back down the hill, make a right, and you're going to have to come back southbound in the alley. Does that make sense?
Yeah, Jaime Luna's got the Bear. He'll be taking that to you.
40 David Anzaldo.
You guys are in the Bear, and you guys are going to be the containment on the opposite side of us.
Hey, sorry, we're going to call you. 30 David's going to call you right now.
Hey, Rick, did you copy?
Yeah, 30's calling 40 just so we can clear this up. I'm holding that 1-2 corner for you for all the bodies. Now verify you want me to jump in the Bear now and take bodies to you over to the alley?
Bear and Enzaldo, stand by. Airship, you on?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, ma'am, I'm going to have the Bear, the big armored vehicle. It's turning right now, and it's facing northbound on Broadway. Do you see it?
Yes, sir. I have it.
Okay, I'm going to put some DT masses in that vehicle, along with K9. I need them to come southbound in the alley. Can they do that for mission?
Copy. You want them to come towards Prince in the alley from Mission.
Roger. Yeah, can they do that?
No. That it's a T alley off of Duke. I don't think that they'll make that turn. It is in the alley at that T intersection. Do you think a Bearcat can make that turn? There's a pole right there, electrical pole that I don't think that will prevent them from making that turn.
Enzaldo to the Bear, come back here. Pulse Perez.
Esteban, I'm here with a tech truck.
Roger. Yeah, this is Medina. I got another piece of armor.
And grab some bodies.
Roger that, and Ralph.
Hey, Eddie, we got another piece of armor up here at Pearson, North Broadway. Where are you going to put this one?
Perez to the Bearcat that just pulled up. Keep coming northbound. Keep coming northbound.
Hey, 40 David, to all units on the perimeter. I'm on both frequencies here. Hey, we've designated our DCOs and our less lethal. If the suspect comes out firing, we've got emergency gas ready to go. We're going to deploy the emergency gas from the 1-2 side. All right? And that's just the brief right now.
Okay, 70 is DT be advised. We have a recon in the rear structure. Billy Lee is able to clear the primary room, but there's 3 openings that we're unable to get to.
Hey, 10 at 40, I'm going to send you an aerial of what we're looking at. So we're going to stick with those 4 streets unless you need to expand it. Broadway, Mission, Prince, and Duke. Or correction, Broadway, Prince, the alley, and Mission. Yeah. Roger.
Hey, Perez to D team unit. The Bear, for now, just come up to Broadway and Pierce and just stage there. We're going to use the Bearcat. The alley is kind of tight. Break. Perez continuing. And Zaldo is now in a Bearcat. He will be coming southbound in the alley, and he will have containment to the north. Break. Perez continuing. We almost have this thing contained. So once we have it contained, we can start working some of the robots along with evacuations. Perez to 40, you copy?
Yeah, Eddie. Hey, I copy all. Just make sure we have somebody that's on the 4 side. I don't know how far this property goes. And the tech truck just left Metro, so that the I-Corps is going to be a minute.
Yeah, Sarge. Enzaldo will be coming in the alley with armor, and you guys will see him shortly. So he'll be containment on the north.
Hey, Enzaldo to 40, David. We're starting to come into the alley here. We're trying to make our way through.
Yeah, Roger. 10 to 40, I sent you the aerial. I think the alley that you're referring to is actually Duke Street. So that'll make it easier. Duke Street, Prince Street, Mission, and Broadway. 3846 is the corner house.
Hey, 40 to 10. No, Duke is going to be just east of us. And there's an alley that splits North Broadway and Duke.
Okay, roger that. So we'll hold those majors, and then we'll work on that last location.
Yeah, roger. Hey, I was advised that the shed that they initially exchanged the gunfire, they have an open door there. So as soon as we can get the I-Corps here, we can get some robotics inside.
Roger. Based on the gravity, I'm good with getting gas in there first.
Yeah, roger that. K9 said they threw 6 cans on the initial exchange, but we can do that also, and then follow up with the robot.
Roger. So yeah, let's get some hot gas in there. We'll start from there and then see what that reveals.
Hey, Perez 210. Before we go to gas, do you mind if we just door knock some of these places? I was told that as soon as K9 deployed gas, some people started coming out.
Yeah, it was the OC vapors, and then the gunfire eruption is pretty active, and then they lost sight. So that's why we're going to still hold the perimeter.
Okay, roger that. We can get to some of these apartments from Pierce, so they won't be in any danger of the suspect. So we'll start with those, and then we'll go in from there, trying to evacuate as many people as possible.
Perfect. Yeah, if you see the photo, Eddie, there's like 3 bungalows right next door to the target, and it's going to be Prince Street.
Roger that, OC.
Esteban to Perez and 40. We are code 6 with the tech van ready to deploy robotics. Would you like us to go on to Prince from Broadway, or are we good here on the corner of Prince and Broadway to deploy the I-Corps?
Hey, come down, Prince, and we'll guide you past the target here, and we can unload it from over here.
Hey, Sarge, I'm with him now. I'll tell him where to go.
Nick, I'm going to tell you
Clearing out some cars here to get the Bearcat back there. We'll be in the alley heading your way in about a minute.
Yeah, roger, Rick. Hey, 40 to 70.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, one of your guys, can they get a up around to that open door there?
Perez, Dave Corbett, are you by the bear right now?
Hey, 70 to 40, we can get a baffle on that open door.
Roger.
Hey, Dave, are you by the bear?
Air 3 to 10, Davis.
Go ahead, Airship.
Part of that parking lot directly in front of you is probably going to give you the best access to the 1-2 side. And there's stairs leading up unobstructed to the 1 side.
Roger that, Airship. Appreciate you. Yeah, Airship, how quickly were you overhead? And you've been flirting the whole time, correct?
Yes, sir. I haven't had anyone coming around or inside those bungalows or in the parking structure next to it. I also have another air unit flirting as well. We don't have anything directly around this property.
Roger. From this photo, it looks like it's uphill if you were to cross Broadway and uphill if you were to go towards the freeway. Is that accurate?
Yes.
To Eddie Perez.
vault to Eddie Perez.
Go for Perez.
Hey, I got one more Bearcat here at Metro. I'm ready to go with it. If you guys want it, I can take it and redirect the officer assigned to it to just respond to location.
Yes, please. If you can bring that Bearcat, we could probably use it. The area over here is kind of tight for the bear.
Roger. Last Bearcat en route from Metro.
K920, K91.
Yeah, go.
Dial me when you have a break.
K93 don't call though. I'm gonna hook up with you if you could just let me know where you're at, please.
All right, Nick, we're making the turn in the alley.
Hey, Steve, I think he's working on it right now at Rick. Hey, Eddie, I'm...
Go for Perez.
Paul Perez, hey, what exactly do you want off the tech truck, or do they already know?
I'm sorry, Jenkins. Repeat.
Hey, it's Paul. What exactly do you want off that tech truck? Do they know?
I think Esteban is going to be using the big robots, the I-cores, because I think those are the only ones that are going to be able to negotiate into that area.
Roger that. I just didn't know if you want any other gear off it before we stage it somewhere.
Yeah, I'm coming to you right now, so give me 1 minute.
Roger, is that your pointer?
From going 97.
Go ahead, Bearcat, go ahead.
Hey, 10 to 40 when you get a minute.
Hey, it's all to 40. What side is it on? Over here on our right or our left? Driver's side or passenger side of our Bearcat?
Hey, 10 to 40. Okay. So Dad lives at 3846. That's the father, Jose Magana. We made contact with him. There's also other occupants in there. A 2-year-old. Okay, so a 64-year-old and a 2-year-old. So let's clear that shed, see what we get. If there's any doors then that you have to can't deal with safely, we'll gas it. And I got an update on all three. All our three are stable, and their families being dealt with right now. So we'll focus on the mission. We'll finish the mission.
Yeah, Roger, that's good to hear. Hey, if the line platoons on Broadway are getting this, the suspect's father, he lives in one of those bungalows there, just west of the suspect's location in number 1. So we're going to have to somewhat contain that location, but make sure you maintain some kind of cover there on Broadway, okay?
Roger. And 40.
Where did they tell you to go with that? Over there. Okay. I gotta do the same thing. Yep. What's that? It's right. Say again? Right. You might have to have the engine on.
Oh, I do?
Hey.
Open mic.
And Zoldo Perez, 1-4 is set.
Roger, Rick, thanks.
A 41 the line with the dad. So he's a Spanish speaker. So let's see, make sure he's in the house. And he's line platoon on Broadway. It's going to be the corner house or corner bungalow, Prince and Broadway. Who has that responsibility?
Yeah, this is Tuesday. We're at that bungalow. Verify the numbers.
3846 North Broadway. It's right at the corner of Prince and Broadway.
Corner from us. That'll be the one side has that.
40 to 10. If you're on the phone with the dad, can you have him walk out and make contact with one of the containment units?
Roger. He's going to have a 2-year-old with him. He's a 60-something-year-old man, Spanish speaker.
Perez, Scott, copy. You on? Go ahead, Steve. Roger that, Steve. Thanks. Perez to Scott Coffey for any of the line platoons on Broadway. Come up on this channel.
40 boy, go.
40 boy, I don't know if you heard that last broadcast from Ken David. You're probably going to have the suspect's father coming out with a young child. Make sure you grab that person and then maybe take him down to the CP. Ken said that he might be coming out of a corner bungalow on Broadway and Prince.
Yeah, roger that. They come out towards Broadway. We got him.
Roger that. Perez 210. I don't know if you copied. 40 boy has the dad.
Roger that. Thank you.
Roger that. If you can take him to the CP and link up with Ken David, please. Okay, roger that. If we can direct him to the CP, let's hold on to him and debrief him, please.
Go ahead, Nick. Based on the violence, I don't see what we're going to gain without interviewing him first and make sure, without gas, if we believe he's even remotely possible.
You're talking regarding the Bearcat 1-4 corner? Okay. And that light that's in front, yeah, if you could face it a little bit more towards the structure.
Hey, Perez 2 DT units, let me have the frequency. I'm going to give an overall right now. It's Perez 2 all DT units at Metro units. Right now, we have DT units doing evacuations on break. We have the dad in custody. He's going to be debriefed, and that might give us a better idea if the suspect can go from the lower levels to the upper levels where the dad was at. Right now, we have Ansaldo that has containment on the north. We have the entry team containment on the south. Continuing. Hernandez has a team directly east of the suspect front door. The plan is, once we debrief the dad, if it was determined that the suspect cannot get up to the upper floors, then we will make the determination to go to gas based on the intel that we received from the robots. The robots are inside and they're working right now. Press to anybody on containment, do you have anything?
Last piece of armor's here. What do you need it?
Last piece of armor, stand by.
Hey, 10 to 40 and Eddie. So, talking to K9, when the exchange of gunfire, they self-evacuated and lost sight of the shed looking for cover. So they momentarily lost sight of that. However, there still was a perimeter by patrol being held. Also, according to the gang unit, he has a girlfriend that drives a white van, and she usually picks him up when he gets into trouble. So just be behind that if you see a white van.
ALT verifies the Toyota.
Well, I'm not sure. It's a female. We're working on that right now. But it's a female van that drives around, driven around by a female that usually picks him up. He's a Lincoln Heights gang member.
Roger, in that open parking area, off to the two side, I got two vans. I got an Econoline white and then a Toyota minivan white.
Okay, if you can clear it while we're focused on the other two problems, go ahead and do it.
Control press.
Stand by, Rick. Say 1 to 10.
Go for 10.
Yeah, well, that's 10, David. We never lost that door. When we went in, the door where the exchange of gunfire was, we never lost control of that door.
Roger that. Is there another way he could have been flushed out?
It's kind of dilapidated in there. So if he was able to get out, it didn't come out to the alley. He would have had to go deeper into the property or push towards Mission. For us to DT unit, if you are not holding anything, I need you to come over by where the tech truck is at. So if you don't have a job right now, come over by the tech truck.
Let me check.
Okay, pulse the units on containment. The I-core is inside. Nothing obvious. It's working towards the 3-4 corner of the structure.
Hey, 40, if we can get the drone at the lower level, because with all the trees and stuff, at least clear that courtyard before setting our guy's foot in there.
Hold the air. Hold the air. We have eyes on the suspect with the I-core. It looks like he's down. 3-4 corner of the structure. We're going to attempt to try to dialogue him. Think of this as attempting to dialogue with the suspect. No movement. Suspect is curled up in the fetal position and is not moving. No obvious injuries. Okay, pulse the units on containment. Coda is stating that when they first encountered him, he was in the exact same position, so he's possibly playing possum.
Yeah, roger that.
Try to pulse.
Wonder onions will be clear.
Yeah, 70, the Bravo's ready when you're ready.
Hey guys, stand by with the 5230 Bravo.
Try to pulse. Go ahead. Hey, if you're using the big I-core, if you grab him, it's strong enough to drag him as an option. Roger, Eddie's working on a plan right now, so just stand by. He's curled up in a ball, not moving, and he's below where the I-core is at, so the I-core may fall over.
Yeah, roger that, Steve. Press to all DTM units, stand by, give you the frequency. The plan is, right now, if we deploy a 5230 launchable, it may not reach him. Syncovitz has to drive in there and negotiate, so the effects might not reach him. Great. We're going to use a robot with a 5230 in the arm and deploy gas in that manner. Press to 10, David, you copy?
Copy.
Okay, press 2 DTM units. We're going to start prepping that. We'll get the airship up higher, Steve. Break. So once we get that robot in there, we still have eyes on him with one robot. Once we get that second robot prepped with gas, we're going to drive it in and then deploy the gas closer to the suspect for the desired effect. Break. Press to Anzaldo. If the suspect comes out, I need you guys to shore up in the Bearcat. We have the DCO on the front.
Roger that, Ed.
Hey, 20 to guys, Eddie Malazzo, it does look like he's moving around in there a little bit. Not much, but a little bit.
Yeah, he's 20. He did the same thing with K9, so let's not take any chances.
Roger.
Press to 10, David.
Go ahead, Eddie.
KLT, from debriefing the dad, is there a way for the suspect to go from where he's at up to where dad lives?
That's what we're trying to find out, if there's another avenue. Give me 1 minute on that. And any 20, are you, or 40, are you good with any evacs or line of sight exposures? Okay, I just want any innocents in line of sight, if we can, since we got a visual on them. Yeah, we're trying to find that out right now.
Press to Sergeant Porter. Joe Goosby's going to take that spot above you. There'll be containment up there. Break.
Okay, folks, So units on containment. Looks like he does have what appears to be an extended mag on his lap, sticking out of his pocket. Pulse continuing. We are unable to see his hands. Just a possible extended magazine.
Press units on containment. We're just working on getting the gas situated in the I-Corp.
Hey, sending all patrol units on this perimeter. Just hold your position. If you hear any shots fired, hold your position and unless directed to by a SWAT officer or canine. Roger, thank you.
K70, I got Coda on my side. Usually for us, we're set.
Stu, press to the last unit. Did you have a message?
This is Goosey. We're set.
Roger that. Thanks. Break. Press units on containment. We're going to get approval to deploy a noise flash device to see what type of reaction we get before the gas. So just stand by. And press to Hernandez. That'll be coming from you. Roger that, Steve. Stand by.
Gregory, I copy. Let us know when you want us to go wide.
Roger, ma'am. Give me 1 minute. I'll let you know. Okay, press units on containment. We're going to disregard that, and we're going to go to the gas. So give us a minute.
You guys ready if I cross in front of the bear?
Yeah, go ahead, boys.
And airship, if you're still on this frequency, I'll let you know when to go high and wide.
Copy that, sir.
Yeah, 20 David, just an update. No movement in quite some time now. It does look like an extended magazine in his lap area, and a possible, I repeat, just possible injury to his left temple. I'll update if anything changes.
Roger that, 20. Hey, if there's any signs of life, we'll transport. If there's none, we'll let Thames declare, and then we'll hold the scene for FID. Go ahead. Roger that.
Whoever has control of the recon, can you move it from the front door?
Hey, according to his dad, that's the only way in and out. There's also a little bedroom stuff in there.
Are you guys already have an RA spacing?
Yeah, you're good with that recon.
Copy, Charlie.
Perez, units on containment, still trying to negotiate the robot into the room where the suspect's at. Perez, to airship, can you get some air? We're going to deploy the gas now. So everybody on the frequency, just stand by. Perez to Hernandez. Do you have a 5230 Bravo launcher? Okay. Roger that. Gas is in. Gas is being deployed now.
All right, 70 David, it looks like gas is deployed.
No movement. No movement. Hey, 20, you can see the gas in. It's near him. There's no movement. Nothing.
Roger. The gas is pretty significant. Still no movement.
Roger. We're just getting a team together to step in. So give us the Bearcat out. Hey, whoever has that Bearcat, the one that's on Broadway, can you bring down the wake and brake to it, please?
Roger.
Resident Aldo?
Go ahead.
Hey, Rick. Grab that wake and brake tool that's on top of your Bearcat, please. And when we move up to the door, just link up, have one of your guys link up with us with that tool.
You got it.
Still no movement.
And also, Rick, if you can kill your spotlight as we approach, the same thing with the Bearcat that's on the south.
You got it.
There's a significant gas. It's clearing up now. Still zero movement.
Okay, so let's clear the spotlights, please, before we move up. Okay, everything's moving up now. Hey Mario, we're gonna be stepping in through the other door, so you're gonna see our light coming in. Yeah, roger that, Eddie. Sounds good, copy.
Right there.
You're going to see my laser on. Oh, where did you get Tim's at?
Hey, Tim's, come on up.
Press before we have a before you do custody.
Roger. The R8 stage, so if there's any signs of life, we'll transport. If not, we'll declare and leave them there.
Victor 40 out. Same here. I'll be clearing the CP. I gave them our dispatch number if they need anything from Lincoln. Show me here.
I don't know. Oh, I got it. Like I said, it was good that we got
Hey, Tony, let's just stay on our body worn a couple more minutes. Let's just wait.
Hey, Truck to Milazzo, did you need a vehicle move?
Repeat that message.
Yeah, did you guys need a K9 vehicle move that had some of the K9 equipment in it?
Hey, we're good for now. Let's just, we're going to leave everything in place.
Okay, roger, Mark.
Resident is on containment. Do me a favor. If there's a robot inside, leave it there. Indralin is going to hold the door. Everybody else, you can clear back to the air hatch.
Hey, 20 David, 10 David. Tim's is pronounced. We're going to go off body worn and leave everything in place.
Perfect. Outstanding. All right, yeah. Everyone hold their position. We know the drill. Do not talk about it. Let me get with FID, and how far we're going to take this. Hey, Dimitri, where you at?
With FID. I'm on my way back.
Hey, just hold there. Let me grab you and RHP. Tend to Stone. Did we get that vehicle secured with all the canine equipment?
Negative. 20 told us to leave it in place. We went up there and got by the guys at the Bear, and then when we tried to go find it, they just told us to leave it.
Yeah, as long as we got that on body worn, that's not an issue.
Okay, we'll respond back up there and find it.
Roger, DOA. Incident Commander, Area 18. I copied the code 4. Did you need any other assistance from us?
Hey, Airship, appreciate you, as always. I'm sure FID will want your info later. Actually, if you could just email me the pilot and observer 25900, and we'll deal with it later. Hey, Dimitri, meet me over here, please.
Okay, Roger, sir. I copy 25900. I'll get you that info.
Hey, is it clear for FD to go downrange and pick up some of their equipment? Orange medical box.
Whoever's requesting for the paramedics to get their equipment, it's going to be part of the crime scene. So have them hold off.
Press.
Go ahead, Howard.
Hey, we're looking at the rounds exiting where we stepped into the suspect, and they kind of go in a direction, I guess, in an eastbound direction towards where we had that gate, roll-up gate, or roll-away gate. There's a residence on the other side of that plot property. Do we know if anybody's checked on the residence over there?
Yeah, we'll go door knock it just to make sure.
Hey, Modest. Jeff Modest. Somebody looking for Jeff? Somebody looking for Jeff Modest?
Hey, Howard, there's a team going to go check on that house right now.